Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are having episode 23 of the Western Roman Empire campaign in Barbarian Invasion, and at the moment we are in the middle of Slavic invasion, it seems. So I think Campus Yasuges will be lost rather sooner than later. So I think we can actually take down at least all of the military buildings. And then at the same time, I think we need to... Actually, we cannot do that much to strengthen Colonia Dacia. Let's see about Aquincum. It's doing okay. Sirmium also doing okay. Maybe Aquincum could benefit from some additional troops. And then let's see the situation here in the east. So Ankara should come to line. I guess the Sassanids will attack soon here. This army can go to reinforce the one besieging Hatra. And I hope the public order here will become high enough soon so that its army could move on as well. And I guess this army, will head to face the Slavs. And I think we have a turn here. And actually there is no hope for us winning the battle. But... oh. So there are 17,000 men attacking. Quite nice. So I don't think there is any hope for us winning this battle, but every casualty we can cause to the enemy will mean one enemy less to besiege, for example, Aquincum or Sirmium. And thus it's wise to play the battle manually. I think the game, it's lacking already, even with troop deployment, so I don't think it will be able to handle at least double speed here. There are just too many enemies around. I think our formation should be somewhat wide, so all units can benefit from the town square here. And as these formations are wide enough, they can protect a bit the flanks of the archers as well. It seems the enemies are closing in from all directions, and they are doing it in such a way that our towers are unable to get any shots off. Okay, here. At least a couple of shots. Nice. However, it seems no kills. So it's up to our defenders. But here I think this... I guess they are peasants or some other low quality infantry, but every casualty is a casualty for the enemy. Even 1% of casualties to the enemy will mean 170 men lost. I'm wondering a bit how they have managed to get this large of a horde together. And it seems they almost managed to get the battering ram into position. And here seems to be some troubles as well. But I guess the gate here is under attack and wall as well. Of course, if they are only able to break through from one location, that could mean that our towers will get a bit more time to get shots off and cause additional casualties. Okay, they are battering down the wall here. And it seems to be working out here as well. Actually, I think this 17,000 men is the largest battle I have ever seen in Rome. Even though this won't be that much of a battle rather than butchering of our troops, but nonetheless, there will be quite a lot of butcherers. And it seems there are about 150 to 200 casualties already. And it seems they are waiting at least to get this wall section down here. It will take some time still. This unit has taken quite heavy casualties already. And of course, if these are some kind of horde chosen swordsmen, every casualty to them is very valuable to us. And there won't be too much left of the walls. And it seems the enemy is beginning to move in. Of course, it actually might have been beneficial to keep the archers pretty close to the walls, so they could have shot some of these enemies as they were trying to get through, because they were so near. So I need to remember that in the next battle. But at least they should have been withdrawn a bit before the walls fall, because they would have likely panicked pretty soon and would have fallen as well pretty soon. So the game is lagging surprisingly lot, even at normal speed. And it also tells the tale that the game hasn't been designed for this large of battles. So let's see from which direction the first enemies will come. Maybe here. Still only 1% of casualties. we should be able to start firing when the enemies get to this upper hill area. So there are total of, 7 generals, meaning 7 armies in this area. Still only 1% of enemy casualties. And it seems it's taking some time for the enemies to come to us. Of course, there are multiple units trying to get through the wall at the same time, so that will slow them down, but nonetheless, well, at least these guys are starting to make some progress here. And these guys as well. So, first cavalry units are starting to arrive. Let's hope they will walk to the Limitane, and actually I need to make sure that none of these units will try to pursue the enemy. Still only 1% of the enemy is killed. And this is looking like a horde. I guess they could have won the battle with a fewer troops too, but maybe they just want to be sure. And our archers are starting to fire. Let's hope that they can keep that up as long as possible. At least some of these steppe horde horsemen are falling. And it seems they are starting to return the fire. Let's hope the game doesn't crash here. Nice, that guy went down. Maybe a couple of good missile shots here from the Limitane. And it seems the main body of that unit is charging. And a nice amount of them is going down as well. Maybe the archers should start to pick their targets a bit better, so we won't focus only on one unit. But apparently, okay, there from the behind we might find some new targets. So let's hit them. we actually break that one, our first unit. And now some chosen warriors incoming, so maybe we should actually focus our fire here. And now the generals are joining the battle as well. But at least we have caused 2% damage, meaning about 300 to 400 men. Nice. And hopefully there is some more to come. And actually, Rome Total War has never lacked this much before. So it seems we are under quite heavy missile fire ourselves. And now the battle is really beginning. Interesting that these horsemen are wavering. Let's try to shoot these. And actually, our general has taken surprisingly heavy damage here. Maybe there are so many enemy missile cavalry units that they will work through a Limitane unit in no time. And the amount of archers went down quite quickly. And I guess it's time to command these guys to the battle. And I think, at least somewhat luckily, the pain will end soon. And let's hope the Slavs will shoot their own cavalry units. Also their own units with their missile units. But I guess this is it.
Your gallant general has fallen and caused his troops much harder.
And the cities, the enemies.
The first step to fresh victories.
Okay, so apparently we were unable to hold, but we caused quite a few casualties to the enemy. Let's hope they do not settle here. Apparently not. And it seems the Sassanids are trying their luck here. So there are 2 siege towers, 1 battering ram, and I guess 1 sap point. And our defenses will focus on the city center, and I guess this Imperial Palace here will act as a shield to our back. some Plumpatari to the front and to guard the flanks here. And then let's put the peasants in position to soak up enemy missile damage or charges from enemy cavalry and so on. So, let's start the battle, and how nice it is that the frame per second is quite a lot of higher than in the last battle. We can even use this double speed mode. And actually, are the gates open here? Yes, they are. Actually, that's good. Because now the majority of the enemy units will head in. Maybe we can put some burning oil on them as well. And at least the towers here will do decent damage, which is especially important against these cataphracts or clipinari or whatever these are. The unfortunate thing is that this road takes off right at the gates to the city center, and because of that the enemies will be under the missile fire from the towers quite a short time. But I guess this damage here is looking pretty good. So the first siege tower is this far. That's actually quite interesting. And let's hope they don't utilize that sapping point. But those guys are going there, most likely. Another good thing is that our defenders need to deal with the initial enemy wave first, because it seems the enemy is not bringing reinforcements anytime soon. Not until the gateway is under their control. And there seems to be a bug there, so it will slow them down, but these guys most likely will capture this tower and then the gateway. And okay, quite a small detachment of enemy units here at the moment. I think our army will have no troubles taking care of them.
Look to the inner defenses. The walls have fallen to the enemy.
Okay, that tower has been lost, and then the gateway will soon follow. Which unfortunately means that our towers cost only 10% damage to the enemy. Okay, at least these armored camel riders will go down pretty fast, and those peasants will soon follow. There. And then we are having some camel riders here. I don't think they will last. Maybe 1 or 2 volleys. And what's the situation in here? Okay. They came down from that tower, and at the moment they are taking down the wall here with the sappers. well, at least these towers will have some time still to shoot at the enemy. And then there is the Clipinary. Maybe I should send these cohorts to take care of them. That was a pretty nice shot.
The walls are collapsing. The enemy have dug beneath them.
Okay, and let's throw a new volley. Because the missile weapons are much more effective than the swords. So with these I think we will be able to take down the enemy quite a bit more efficient and with quite a lot of fewer losses than with in close combat. And you can take back your places there. And let's hope that the archers will finish these guys off. Then there are these desert archers incoming. Let's hope they will come to the range of our archers. And I guess the rest of the enemy army is still waiting for these guys to get in. That's fine by me because they are suffering casualties all the time. And it seems these guys wanted to go this way as well. So some more casualties. And at least this archer unit is firing. And I think these will break pretty soon. So much for them. Then we have this Levi Spearman unit incoming. And also some other units. Are these Javelin men? Oh, archer. Oh, Javelin, yeah. And some more Spear Militia. And then we have some Spear Militia here as well, I think. And what are they doing here? Still waiting for these guys to get up. It seems. Well, let's hope that they will take quite heavy casualties. Still. And yeah, we are doing pretty okay. I'm afraid to take a bit more aggressive stance because it is possible that there is a second Sassanid army nearby that will make a new siege if we win or when we win the battle. And if we have suffered too many casualties, holding off that siege will be that much more difficult. So that's the reason why I'm playing this defensively. And I think the Sassanids in this area have at least numerical superiority in army strength compared to us, because we need to take care of the, well, first of all the Slavs and keep strong enough garrisons in other areas of north as well if the enemies decide to move against us. So, okay. That attack wasn't quite efficient. And then let's see about these Levi Spearmen. So what units do we have coming from here? Quite a few javelin men, or quite few, and some Sukdian warriors. Okay. Maybe they will get into melee range. And I guess practically this unit will get decimated here. Yes, and literally as well. I guess these battles are a bit tedious. That's the downside of Barbarian Invasion, because there are so many defensive battles, especially against hordes, and whenever the enemy has superior numbers, or you need to conserve your strength, then these kind of battles get a bit repetitive pretty soon. So let's follow the adventures of these guys. It seems they are not fleeing, at least yet. Okay. And those are fleeing. Now the question is, should I bring some archers to the walls? Maybe I should. So let's bring in these guys here. And these guys as well. Hopefully we can encourage the rest of the enemy army to charge. It would be nice to take down their general. So only 12 more Levi spearmen there. So, would the enemy cavalry be so kind as to attack? Excellent. And the general as well. Nice. So some 40 seconds to go, and basically only the general will survive. Nice victory. I wouldn't exactly say heroic, but nice nonetheless. And where is this battle taking place? Near Hatra. So let's look a bit closer. So the garrison will charge from the right flank, while this enemy army will charge from ahead. And there are two good units, namely these cataphracts and nomad archer cavalry, and these are quite experienced, so they will likely cause trouble. And here is quite experienced enemy general, and also a unit of cataphracts. And all of these will cause troubles for us, but I think we'll try to take care of the enemy reinforcements first. That way we have all of our missile strength ready, and we should be at closer distance to them. And as we are having quite a lot of missile troops, I think it's beneficial to have these fire at the enemy right away. Then let's put some guards to the flanks, especially to the left flank, as that's where the enemy main army will come. And most likely our troops will break, as they are only those limitarne. And we still have one more unit of archers, it seems. Let's put it here.
The enemy have brought up more men.
And let's hope these Plum battery can start to shoot against these cataphracts pretty soon as well. It's good to have that first cohort here, so it will boost our morale somewhat. And these cataphracts do survive quite a bit in here. Now they are starting to fall, and it seems we can bring in at least some of our troops to this side. And of course they wanted to attack the limitarne. And they are already breaking. And it seems we need to bring in some more men to the fight. And now we need to be careful of our back here. And let's hope these archers can take down at least some of those Levi spearmen. We will need to fight them again pretty soon. And I guess these Plum battery here will move to take a couple of shots on the enemies. And these limitarne can turn to face the rest of the enemies. And it seems The Plumbatari here are not as effective as I would like. Or maybe it's only archers this far. Okay, finally. Some decent damage. And let's engage in melee. And our archers can position themselves to face against. By the way, those Comitatensis first cohort took quite heavy casualties here already. That's staggering. Let's hope that they won't break. Light cavalry charge isn't that effective, but maybe we could cause some damage, at least to the morale, as we are able to attack from behind. And it's time to withdraw the archers to here. Only 14. But okay, they're fleeing. Excellent. And now we need to move really quickly to put our defensive lines in order. And then the archers as well.
Soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
And let's see if we can actually take down the enemy general. Excellent.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches.
And there are cataphracts there. Maybe the wisest course would be to withdraw. But let's give our troops one chance. Okay. They are doing the best with the chance here. And fight against these cataphracts is going to be the real test here. Let's try to help against these nomad archer cavalries. Excellent. And then let's send these guys to help in here. I think this will be a defeat, but not as bad one as it could have been. Okay.
It would be better for your general to fall on his sword than live another day. He is running away!
think we can send the infantry to battle there, archers to shoot at enemy cavalry, and let's attack the slingers there. And let's hope our troops break through. Okay. Not optimal. But at least we took down one enemy general. And... okay, this army is attacking again. I don't think we have the strength to stand against them. So let's make it an auto battle. Lost a diplomat. Dumatha is still rioting. But improving a bit by bit. And let's see where this new happy husband is. So I think we will send him to Dingy. The Slavs are there. So let's continue with training some new troops. And let's hire some mercenaries as well. Maybe if we can hire a unit of mercenary veterani here, or rather two, it will be quite beneficial, and we can send this unit of comitatenses to be retrained. And maybe here as well we could hire one additional unit of mercenary veterani. Okay, good. And let's see, Ankara seems to be doing okay. So let's leave a couple of units of Plumpatari to help defend the city in case there will be an attack. Maybe we could take some reinforcements from mercenaries. And basically I think we can send these weakened units of missile cavalry there as well. And let's move against Eastern Rome. In here, let's repair the wall and then retrain the units, or as many of them as we can. The army here, let's move it to the bridge, and these guys need to be retrained. And maybe Dumatha will pacify itself soon. Okay. And I think we have a turn. Ah! So, we lost a family member in Campus Frisi. It seems no big loss there. Sirmium should be ready for the challenge. Let's send one unit of Limitane to Thessalonica, and Aquincum is up to the task as well. Maybe instead of peasants we will make a unit of heavy cavalry. And I guess this army here could and should take control of that bridge there. At the same time, it should be reinforced with some additional units, and some units should be brought to support Antioch. And let's hope Tarsus will hold. And I think next turn we will assault Dumatha once again. This army is making nice progress here. We can besiege the city next turn. And I guess we have a turn rather soon. So once this army has been replenished, we will send it to Antioch, or Antioch region at least. Telemachus the Moabit and Tiberius Aemilianus. 3 generals is quite a lot. But I think we will charge first against this initial army and then take the fight to the reinforcements. Or then maybe it might be wiser to take care of the reinforcements first. I guess they will enter the battle somewhere here. So if we manage to take them down, I think the rest of the battle will be quite easy. So once again, infantry to the front. We don't have that many archers, so Bloom Battery will shoot from there. Horse archers here. General and the rest of our cavalry on the flank here, and then we have some Bospora mercenaries to guard this flank. This might be a bit tough battle, but let's see.
Reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
I guess you guys can shoot those Comitatenses. And let's hope some of the enemies are starting to break at least soon. And it seems the battle is joined. I guess these horse archers are enough to rout those peasants. And on this side, it's good to have the spearmen there. And I guess, where is my Bucellary? Here. So they should go there to shoot at the... And I think...
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
And of course, pretty soon the other army is moving in. So I guess this missile cavalry can go to harass. And let's put other cavalry units into position. Or at least some of them. And I guess these Bosporan mercenaries will play a key role in the battle to come as well. And there is still some Limitane around here, causing us problems. So are they actually withdrawing? That basically means that we need to pursue ASAP. That wasn't quite ASAP.
Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
And if we manage to kill the general here, we get the city right away. Maybe we will get it even if we do not manage to kill him, but it would be nice. Okay. But clear victory. I can agree with that. And actually this might be the last Eastern Roman city in the area. Okay, we lost a family member in Constantinople, another one in Tarentum, and it seems we need to train some more peasants here. And let's see about Constantinople. Okay. And actually, it seems we were unable to capture the city because the garrison didn't take enough damage. I confused the garrison with the attacking general there. So let's besiege Hatra once again. And an army from Sidon will march forwards. And let's put these Sarmatian auxiliaries with them. And at some point we need to get rid of the mercenaries we have hired. And once again they are rebelling. It seems one Sassanid army is heading towards Ankara at least. And the Slavs are moving towards Aquincum. Maybe we should block that pass in that case. And let's get this guy to Dingy. Okay, so I think that's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.